Alright, guys, so this is like the third time I've recorded this freaking video. I'm so mad because I just covered so much in both of them. First one, the same thing happened. The second one, again. This is a very, it's a big message for someone out there. Video keeps going out. So I'm going to try and rush through this, even though that's like part of the lesson to not do. But unfortunately, whoever this message is for, like, we'll just delve in. We have something that's very significant is they that sow in tears shall reap in joy. Okay. Somebody here that's gone through a lot of depression. You may have felt left out in childhood in some manner. Or you may have experienced such a deep heartbreak during your childhood, some kind of heartbreak. And because of this, you may have asked for some sort of position of power in some manner. With the next card, we have let thy fountains be dispersed abroad and the rivers of water in the streets. With they that sow in tears shall reap in joy. I'm getting a lot of depression, a lot of sadness, a lot of crying. We have the third card, fill my soul. Okay, it's a song by Danielle. And it's a song about being filled with the Holy Spirit, having their soul filled from being so empty, because you are filled with emptiness essentially. And with this, I'm getting, you be very transparent with the mistakes that you feel like you've made. There's a lot of mistakes you feel like you either made or something that you feel that you may have done wronged or wronged some people, somebody. When you get these deep realizations, you start seeing your own personal mistakes. And you're being asked little by little to be patient with yourself, to release these things as they come, experience them, let them go. Because you somebody here that is on a journey to this goddess, moon god energy, whether you're masculine or feminine, it doesn't really matter. Whether you're a guy or a girl, doesn't matter, or anything in between. You somebody that is being prepared to take this type of position because you asked for it with such a generous heart, with such a authenticity in your heart, that the spirit of the Most High is hearing you and is seeing you, and he's allowing your ancestors to come to your aid and walk you through this. There is a lot, like I said, there's a lot of sadness. There's a lot. I'm telling you, when you receive those realizations, you recognize how deep it is, and it's something that a lot of people may not be able to experience. It's maybe something that only you alone experience. There may be certain things that you realize that other people don't see. That's why you feel left out as a child, or as you were growing up, or even now you feel left out. You feel like people may not understand you. There's a heaviness on your heart, but you're also being shown, like I said, to be very patient with yourself. Allow these feelings to come, let it overcome you, and let yourself release it. And when we say release, do what is best for you to help yourself understand the situation a little more clearly. Do not be overthinking every single little thing to the point where you're getting yourself to feel the same beaten down emotion, because you don't deserve to be beaten down. Not after you've gone through all this. No, there is a time, where you're receiving judgment, and you're receiving a point where you recognizing, damn, like, that was a big mistake. That was something I should not have done. Now I see the errors of my ways, because I'm seeing the depth and the levels of which it has affected me. And it's you're being called to recognize, acknowledge that, because you somebody that you have a lot of weight, because that's with the levels that you see in it, that's the weight that you carrying. And that's the sign that you get into, that you somebody very powerful, because it affected so much, and you're seeing the depth. Okay, and during this time, every little step, you're becoming more and more sensitive of a person. you're becoming more sensitive to the world around you, to the energies around you, to the realizations around you. You're becoming so much more sensitive, and I'm telling you, you have to take it very slow. There's a lot that's in you that's very disturbed, because you also picking up things that are part of your new gifts, whether that's seeing a deeper sense of truth, understanding a deeper sense of wisdom. Your spirit guides and your ancestors are guiding you toward fulfillment, toward your fulfillment, for your emotional fulfillment, for your financial success also. You may have lost a lot financially here too. I'm seeing that you are a very logical person. You're somebody that likes to make moves very strategically here. I'm seeing you had to put up with a lot here emotionally, and you may have cut yourself off emotionally, and it's like all of a sudden all these emotions are coming back to you, and it's like a weight. It's like you kind of repeating certain things in your mind because you feel like you should not let go of that. Because there's some sort of wounded child trauma here that happened to you that makes you think that you deserve to continuously experience this depression, this sadness. But I'm telling you, slowly but surely, you're being taught to re-nurture yourself, to be regrounded, and when you're finding these little bits and pieces of stability, of peace, you're becoming more and more stable mentally, emotionally, and because of that, your finances are gonna be very stable, because you're gonna be going through a lot of other things, and you're still gonna be holding yourself together, because you've been through a lot here. I seeing you releasing your anxiety over what has been burdening you, because what has happened, or what is happening, is you are going to be facing a pretty big ending where you're leaving something behind, right? And the reason you're leaving something behind is because you've thought your way through it so many times. You've repeated something so many times in your head that is no longer providing you any more knowledge. You've received all the knowledge you could, and it's time to let it go. And you honestly, you're afraid to let it go. But either way, you're persevering through this phase of your life, and you're being watched by the spirit guide as you're going through this, because they want you to feel a sense of belonging. You belong in this position of this moon goddess, moon god position. You're being asked to be transparent as you're going through this process with the spirit, with the Holy Spirit, with the Most High here, because He's illuminating certain things about you that is going to be very important for your future. He wants you to persevere through this, because there are certain things that you're doing that needs to be protected. There are certain people in the future that needs to be protected. These waters that are being dispersed, the rivers of water in the streets, you can do so powerfully here, with everything that you've been through. You can do that, but there's a strong sense of being patient with the amount of force that you're going to be receiving certain things, because you're not ready yet to wield that force very responsibly here. You're somebody that's going to be running into a lot of abundance, but like I said, it comes with patience. Your ancestors is teaching you, they guiding you, they really guiding you, so you can receive all that you're asking for. But like I said, there's a responsibility. There is a very deep nature of needing to be in alignment, in unity. Your breath is very important. Take notice of when you are breathing very hard, where your intentions are not aligning with your actions. Be very mindful, be very thoughtful, because you are somebody here that is moving into this powerful position, and you need to be very aware of what it is that you speak into yourself and to others. You have this fairy wren here that is in regards to singing, and your vibrancy. There's a deep emotional understanding you're going to be receiving, and you're going to be singing your song. You're going to find your muse here. That is not something that is being held back from you, but you're being told when you receive this to receive it in a very responsible manner. There's some sort of indecision I'm seeing here in the future, because right now a lot of things seem very bleak. I'm getting a lot of anxiety right now. But your desire for achieving a very meaningful life is something that is acknowledged with the Holy Spirit, number one, and even Gaia is acknowledging you for this. You're being asked to study, be responsible, but be playful. There's still time to play around. You're going to be somebody that's very gifted here, and you're going to be playing with your gifts. And I'm telling you, you somebody that's very knowledgeable, that's going to be very knowledgeable. You're a very fair person. You're somebody that you may be providing a type of justice to certain people that may feel stuck as you once were stuck before. Okay? You're being asked to do certain researches on certain things. Your spirit guides and your ancestors are really they're going to be looking at you, and they're going to be like, we did really good work with this one, because this one really was following what we was asking them to do. And even though it was difficult, even though it was confusing, they pushed through. They managed to get through, because you asked for this title, and the Holy Spirit's like, okay, we gonna work with, I'm gonna allow it, because this person has really been filled with such destruction and such sadness that we're gonna allow them to be in that position to change it if they do the work. And so the ancestors came, and they're saying to the Most High, and they're saying, well, let us help them do the work. He said, if they listen, let them hear. Okay? And you really, your labor is gonna have to be protected, because I'm telling you, you're not aware of the responsibilities that you have yet, and you're being known through these realizations, these deep realizations. You're being acknowledged by God. You're being acknowledged by other spirits here too. The weight that you carry. There's a lot that awaits you here. There's a lot that you need to be patient with when you're releasing certain things, because there is like I said, there's a great honor that you're asking for, and you're somebody that's honorable enough to receive it. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. I'm telling you, your ideas are going to be something totally different. They need to be protected. It really needs to be protected. What we can get for the last final closing messages. Your inner light shines when you are at peace with yourself and the world around you. Let go of the struggle and feel the beauty inside you. Allow all to just be, and be you. Okay, this will be the last card. Strength. I'm telling you. You're somebody that's so powerful. You're going to be so powerful. Your vibrancy is going to be powerful. You may feel so low right now, but I'm telling you, I've done this message 3 times. This is the 3rd time. And each time I'm telling you, I'm receiving the importance of you. You don't know. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges. The power of kindness and forgiveness. Time to embrace how wonderful you somebody. I'm telling you, the moon goddess, moon god. This is a title that not many people have. What you're asking for is a very honorable thing. You have the strength to do it, to keep doing it. You somebody, I'm telling you, you somebody that's worthy of this title. You didn't ask for this with such a greedy heart. You can't receive this and ask for it and have such a greedy heart. You can't. That is not how it works. That is not how you are blessed with these things. That is not how it works. You ask for it wholeheartedly. You ask for it with a genuine kindness, with a genuine heart, with the willingness to help others. You cannot ask for this with a greedy heart. You cannot receive this with a greedy heart. You don't understand yet, but you getting yourself in the position, you being put in positions you don't understand. You're going to be so happy when you have this position. You're going to be somebody who said, it was so hard, but I listened to it. I had to trust the ancestors. I learned how to trust them more. I learned how to trust myself more to make the right decision. I learned how to trust myself enough to make the right decisions to move forward. Princess of Summer. You're a princess. You're a princess. You're a princess. You're a prince. Okay. A new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with, gentle, sensitive, kind, inexperienced. This is like you're being asked to befriend yourself again when you receive this, because you building your relationship again with your younger self. Is what I'm saying. Because that younger self was deprived of something major here, and it's because you somebody that is worthy of this title. I don't know why you feel like, how do I put it? You feel like you could have been left out of something major, major life things that happened as a child. I'm telling you, you're gonna be developing a new relationship with your younger self. Queen of Winter, let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career, unmarried or divorced individuals. Like I said, you're developing a relationship with your younger self. Self-sufficient, funny. I'm getting just you're somebody that's funny, gentle, sensitive, inexperienced in this. You have a Queen of Winter here. This could be an ancestor, is what I'm seeing too, guiding you. They see, they're very strong. They're very patient with you, but they want you to teach the patience for yourself. They funny. They're funny. They want you to laugh too while you're going through it. They want you to turn this darkness into happiness. They're teaching you how to do this. They're teaching you unity with the blue whale. Unity, resonance, magnificence, mastery. You're going to be mastering certain principles of life here that other people are not asking to master. A lot of people are not asking to have this type of energy. A lot of people are not asking. A lot of people don't want to receive this type of mastery, but you want to. And it's a very honorable thing. I'm being forced to really go ahead with the making sure that you know that what you're receiving is honorable. The route to it, we had this earlier in the first part of the reading. Stability, confidence, steadiness, abundance. You strong enough to do this. You're strong enough to do this. You're strong enough to carry the weight. That's why you feel so much. That's why you're going through so much. Water, feeling, I'm telling you, awakening. The water, number 1. 3 and 1. I'm telling you that the Holy Spirit, the Father, news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, rebirths, renewal, kept coming up. Friends you cherish. You're not going to be lonely. You're not going to be lonely forever. Change is always constant, and this sadness is going to be changed. You're going to get your way out of this sadness, because there's a weight of this sadness that only you can carry. There's a weight of the truth that only you can carry, that only you can acknowledge. There's a weight of wisdom that is going to be gifted and bestowed upon you. You have the world here, brilliance, success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. They want you to complete this journey. They see you completing this journey. The wheel is done. It's a done thing. Which, when you asked for it, it was already. They put it in the works. It's just in the works. You're gonna be this. We're gonna read, just tap into a little bit of what's this moon goddess? Why this moon goddess? Queen of Wands. I'm telling you queen here. The Emperor. You somebody. I'm telling you right now. You somebody that's very important. You somebody that holds a lot of weight. With the Queen with the Queen of Wands and the Emperor here, you're gonna be looking magnificent. I'm telling you, somebody that's gonna master this part of this moon god and moon goddess. You're gonna master this. Whatever it takes to get to this, you're gonna master it. It's again with the strength on the bottom. I can't make this shit up. I've recorded this dang thing 3 times. I'm trying to tell you. Shit is you out here and you looking. People are going to be looking at you like, oh my god, who is this person? Because this energy is not something that can be held unless you go through it, unless you do the work. And this is you. I have to be one last card. We're gonna close it out. One last one, because this. I'm trying to get the significance of it, and it's just there's so many significance that I had in the 2 readings. I mean, I wish I could have it. No, I want it to flip out. Oh, all right. 10 of Winter. The resolution of difficulties. A weight lifted off your shoulders. The end of an addiction or codependency. I'm telling you, it's ending. It's over. It's already in the works for it to be worked out. It's just you have to be going through it so you can learn the lessons of it, because I'm telling you, you have a heavy weight of responsibility upon you, and it's your just reward. It's your reward, because you're somebody that asked for it wholeheartedly, and you were a witness when you did it. Until next time.